Okay, so today during lunch I was being the health nut that I usually am, and I was eating a banana and drinking some water while talking with my friends and flirting with today and all that fun stuff. And out of nowhere, this one guy behind us at the table we sit at was started talking badly about our bodies, and it was just horrible to hear the things that he was saying. I'm not gonna repeat them because they're fucking horrible. But he was calling us fat and ugly and worthless and all that stuff, and it was really pissing me off because it's so offensive to just go around and start body shaming random people that you have no fucking clue about, and you don't know what day they're having. You don't know what's going on in their lives. They could be like me and trying to get through an eating disorder. Like, body shaming is not the way to go because it won't get you anywhere in life. You could have the prettiest face, but once you start bashing somebody or being negative about somebody, then that's the physical beauty goes out the window right away. Like, respecting people and being kind to yourself and being confident, it really shines through, and that attracts people, and like, it draws people in. But when you do the opposite of that, you kind of sort of push people away, and especially if you're doing it to yourself, because that's body shaming yourself is probably one of the worst things you could ever do to yourself. Loving yourself is the most wonderful thing you could ever do, and it will get you everywhere you want to go. It won't necessarily get you everything, because I don't really think you can get paid by the biggest company in the world for loving yourself. But it gives you like a personal goal, personal reward, I guess. But every single fucking person on this planet is beautiful, physically and mentally and emotionally. Like, you could be cracked beyond belief or shattered beyond belief, but that makes you more beautiful because it gives you so much more character, and it like makes you interesting because of what you've been through, and that you're still alive to see that is fucking amazing, if you ask me. So, as far as like body shaming goes, it's not gonna get you that far because it doesn't show what the other person is. It shows what you really are. Because if you're taking the time, wasting your time talking badly about somebody, that pretty much shows that you're negative. You don't care much about yourself. You're only doing that to make you feel better, which you should not feel better after saying anything bad about somebody. You should be fucking ashamed of yourself for even body shaming somebody else, or personality shaming somebody else, or like victim shaming somebody else, because that's not going to make anyone feel better. I know from experience. But like, it's not the right thing to do to yourself. It's not the right thing to do to the other person. Doesn't make you beautiful. It doesn't make you more popular. You might think it might, but it doesn't really. Like, I've seen so many popular girls like body shaming every other person in their class, and like the next day they're the least popular person at that school that they're at, especially in private schools. Oh my god. But if you go as far as telling my friends and me that we're fat, that really pisses me off, especially when none of us are fat. Like my body, I love my body. My boobs, all that kind of stuff. My tummy folds, it's natural, but it's fabulous. I'm not the thinnest person on the face of this planet. I'm not exactly the most beautiful physically, but I think I have a fucking amazing personality most of the time. And I'm a lot more confident than I used to be, and I think that makes me pretty fucking amazing, if you ask me. Excuse me. I've been through a lot, but I think the fact that I'm still here makes it even more amazing. And every person is beautiful because of what they've been through and for still standing and being who they are. Like being who you are and loving yourself is the best thing that you'll ever be able to do because that it makes you stronger, I think. And makes people want to be around you because you're like radiating light and personality, and that's what really attracts me to people. Um, and I love that. I think other people will love you even more if you love yourself, because loving yourself is probably the best lesson you'll ever learn. Not the easiest to learn. Take some time. Not the shortest lesson you'll ever learn. Trust me. Um, but it's the best thing you'll ever do. Trust me. Um, I've gotten so much better at things that I love because I started loving myself and trusting myself and respecting myself. And if you do all that to yourself and other people, then you'll feel better. People will automatically think, oh, he or she is awesome. They're like, there's somebody that I want to have in my circle. And like, if you don't judge people based on like what they have or their social status or whatever the fuck that we use to describe people these days, if you don't judge people, then that will attract them to you even more. Trust me. um, but anyway, pretty much what the point is at the end of the day is that you're beautiful. What people say shouldn't affect you because what you think about yourself is way more important than anything else that anybody else could think or say, because you're the only one that can control your life. You're the only one that can make your own choices and decide what you want to be when you grow up, or what path you want to take tomorrow or next week or next year or whatever. You're the only one that has power over your life. Don't let anybody ruin that for you, because then that will like kill everything that you're going for. It will ruin everything that you believe. Well, not everything. It will ruin a majority of what you believe in. And that's not the way to go, I don't think. I think the right path is and everybody's got their own opinion on this, but I think the right path for me is loving myself enough to like shrug off everything else negative that people say about me and just love myself, because I'm more important than any other person that could go around hating me for who I am or what I look like or what I love to do and all that stuff. But pretty much moral, be who you are and say what you feel, because those who love you won't mind, and those who mind don't matter, as Dr. Seuss says. March to your own drum. Listening to your own composer.